today? Who's Ishmael today? Who's
us?
We're Ishmael.
We're Ishmael and Isaac. Yeah.
All right, we can't be
Many
two.
of us. Yeah.
Give me Job 8 and 8. We can't be two,
It
brother.
can't be two.
Brother, we can't be two. That's two. That's two
It has to
totally
be
different
two.
races, brother.
No, it's not two.
Yes, it is.
According to your school of thought, it is.
All right, so read that.
So
Job 8
hold
and 8.
on,
Real quick before you go.
So Hagar came
brother.
from who? So Isaac.
We're gonna read it. We're gonna
Ishmael
read it.
came from Hagar.
We're gonna
right?
read it, but first we have to
and
give
Abraham.
We're gonna read it next.
Okay.
But first we have to give an understanding.
We're not talking about the Abraham of today. We're not talking about that. We're talking about our people. That's also, you got a portion about people that nowadays we call ourselves Muslims. You got a portion about people that nowadays call ourselves Hebrew Israelites. But to deception, and I'm saying Europeans also use that to their advantage too, and they divided us. You know what I'm saying? So you know, during the slave trade, when you look at the history of the slave trade, right? Originally, they was all Muslims that came over here under Idris dynasty.
Yeah.
Right. So you know they did? They divide some of our people and said, you know, I'm from Haiti.
Okay.
I'm from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying, they use that to break it all, to divide us. But when you read the book itself, without any type of, when you just read it word for word,
Quran.
you see, you see Israelite in there.
What does the word Quran
You see
mean?
Ishmaelite. Quran means the word.
No, sir.
Yes, it does.
What
does it mean?
It means recitation.
It's the same thing. The word.
Etymology of the word. What is it reciting?
What do you mean?
What is it reciting?
It's the word. It's reciting.
It's reciting the word, which is the book that is said to read prior to the Quran. What book did it say
prior to the Quran?
Yeah, the Bible.
Yeah,
there you go.
So
that's why the book. That's why the Quran says
in the Bible.
About the Bible.
Which why it says the chosen people are the children of Israel in the Quran. So and it says if you are in doubt what's written in the Quran, read the book before it, which is what the Holy Bible.
You just said.
So let me show you something too.
All right, go ahead.
Give me First Chronicles 1 and 28, and give me Matthew chapter 32 and verse.
You were saying that the Bible. That
give me Matthew chapter 32 and 23. Yeah, 32 and 22. 32. Yeah, 22 and 32. You want that first? Chronicles. I want Chronicles 1 and 28 first.
Matthew 32.
22 and 32. 22 and 32. Read that. The book of First Chronicles chapter 1 and verse 28. Listen to this. The sons of Abraham. The sons of Abraham. Now, when you read the book of Genesis, it does say Abraham is the father of many nations. No doubt. But what you have to understand is there's a chosen seed line that comes out of Abraham. Now read this. Isaac and Ishmael. Now, Abraham didn't just have two sons. Right. Abraham had more than two sons.
Oh yeah, I know, but that's the one that we're talking about. That's mentioned originally. Yeah.
Right. Now, out of Abraham's bowels, people predominantly talk about Isaac and Ishmael. So Abraham had Abraham.
But of them all, Israel
hold on. 1 second.
Is the so-called most chosen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now that we have that established, read that one more time.
The sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael.
So Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael, that's a lineage. Now read this.
Right.
This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 32. I am
now God of the creator of the heavens and earth. Who is he the God of? Read that.
I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob,
or the God of Ishmael,
and the God of Jacob.
Which is why the Quran tells you to read the book prior to, which is the Bible, because God is only the God of the Israelites, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Nah, God is the God of Abraham.
Hold on.
And
give me Genesis.
Come from up under Abraham.
Give me Genesis 19 and
see, but
I think it's 27. C line, which is Christ.
Abraham was perfect before the eyes of Yahweh.
Took up possessed the gate of his enemies.
So you can't say that Abraham was favored. So a favor of Yahweh.
Check this verse out, because what you have to understand is God made a promise. There's a promise through Abraham's seed line. He blessed all the nations, but there's a promise to the chosen seed line. Got it?
The book of Genesis chapter 22 and verse 17.
Start the verse above.
16. And said, by myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing.
Now this is after the Lord told Abraham that his seed, all of the nations are going to be blessed. This is also what the Lord told Abraham. Read.
And hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven.
He will multiply his seed as the stars of heaven. Check this out.
And as the sand which is upon the seashore, and thy seed
that come out of Abraham's bowels
shall possess the gate of his enemies.
So there's this chosen seed line in Abraham that's going to possess the gate of his enemies, meaning other sons that came out of Abraham. So who's that chosen seed line that comes out of Abraham that's going to possess the other sons of Abraham?
According to the Bible, it's Israel.
Exactly. So when you talk about this dynamic of the Islamic Hebrews and the NOI, things of that nature, just because our people adopted their customs, it doesn't take them to their religion.
Adopted whose customs?
The customs. Yeah, the customs.
The Arabs adopted our customs.
Well, when you speak about
and perverted it, just like how they do the Christianity and stuff here now with the Europeans.
So the Prophet Muhammad, right? What prophecy did he have?
He prophesied about today in Europeans. So when you read the Arabic, when it talks about the guilty blue-eyed, that's in the Arabic. So where it says in the English, it says the guilty blur-eyed. In Arabic, it says the guilty blue-eyed. The word is zakun.
What was his race?
Muhammad. What was his race? He was Nubian.
He was
or what they call black.
Okay, which part of black?
Originally, he come from Sudan. His bloodline come from Sudan. See, but he come from the blood. He come from the line. Yeah, but he come from the line of from where did Kedar. Oh, that's from Ishmael. Oh yeah. So Kedar was jet black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from the line of Ishmael came Kedar. I think Kedar was the 8th son. But through his line, that's where the Prophet Muhammad came from. You know what I'm saying? So that you would say, because originally around that area where they was at, that's why there's a lot of there's a lot of Egyptian language and Arabic too. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't even want to go there with it. The Egyptians and the Hebrews and stuff like that. Even that was the Hyksos. That was the Hyksos, the albinos then who tried to enslave us.
Let me ask you this.
Hold up. We're gonna veer off from the topic. What's the topic again? I got so much information.
Well, I was asking you about the so-called Prophet Muhammad.
Oh yeah, where he was from. So originally, you're not talking about those that's the Arabs now. That when you go over there, you're gonna see a pale Arab that they call the Prophet Muhammad. That's not the real Prophet Muhammad. That's the dude called Muslim man who gave them the Hadith. You know what I'm saying? So the Arabs over there in the East right now, they follow the Hadith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not following the Quran like that. They follow the Hadith.
Exactly.
Because, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying it's the same thing like the Europeans did, how they perverted the Bible.
Yeah,
and stuff
I
like
understand.
that.
I understand.
So the original Prophet Muhammad come from out of Sudan. That's what the history, that's what the real history of our people see.
Now let me ask you this. Do you subscribe to the Quran?
What do you mean do I subscribe to it?
Like, is that the book that you're subscribed to? That's the book that you're following? Is that your faith?
Is that my faith?
Yes, sir.
Like Islam?
Yes, sir.
I study the Quran and the Bible.
Okay. So
I study plenty of other books, history and stuff too.
And you say you hate
what's my religion? Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh, what's my religion? The religion of Abraham.
Religion of Abraham.
Yeah.
Now
I trust in the Most High. Yeah, El.
Gotcha.
Yahweh, Anu, Allah, whatever. It's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
All right, give me Revelation 14.
That's what I trust.
If you follow the religion of Abraham, this is the religion of Abraham right here. Right here.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12. Here's the patience of the saints.
So that would mean you will be considered a saint. And you said that you're Haitian.
Yeah.
The Haitians go back to the Israelites.
Right.
12 tribes of Israel. The Levitical priesthood. Right?
According to
according to history, archaeology, and of course the Bible.
Not all history though, but a particular school of thought, yes, I respect that.
Well,
Because I read different school of thoughts that back it up to where they say it come from Islamic too. But it's all school of thought. Like I'm down with, I collaborate with all of it. But I hear you though. Go ahead.
yeah, so when you go back to the French war that they had, when they destroyed the French, and the power that they used, that comes from the Bible.
You know what's
The
crazy
voodoo
though?
that they used, that come from the Bible. That was given to the Levitical priesthood.
You know what's
Now,
crazy
real
though?
quick, but let me
Check
before
it
you put that
though.
on the table, let me finish this scripture.
Yeah.
Right, read that.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
So the saints, right, the chosen seed line of Abraham, those people are supposed to do what?
Keep the commandments of God
Read.
and the faith.
And you're supposed to keep the faith in His only begotten Son, which is Yahweh Shah.
No doubt.
So your religion really should be your heritage, which is the commandments that was given
Of
to
course,
us.
yeah, that's the
Simple
religion of
commandments
Abraham.
like honor your mother.
All that.
No adultery, etc.,
The
etc.
Quran goes deeper into that.
How does the Quran go deeper than the
Because
book
it
was given?
It calls it the Manatu Ibrahim, right?
You said what?
So it calls it the Manatu Ibrahim, right? Which means the ways and rights of Abraham. And what that means is that of just being upright and being clean and following the laws. It talks about in the Quran.
All right,
too. So only reason
give me
why,
Surah. Korah 9 and 10 and 94 in the
only
Quran.
reason that I'm bringing up the Quran too.
We about to read the Quran right now.
Hold up. The only reason I'm bringing up the Quran too is to show you the relation.
Yeah, we
Instead of the
understand.
division.
That's why I asked you what
Right.
does the word Quran mean.
Yeah, and I just told you.
Well, it means recitation
Word. Same thing.
of what was written
Same thing,
prior
the word.
to.
Right.
So, like for example, right? It's plagiarism, right? I'm gonna just be straight up.
Yeah,
that's
no doubt.
literally what it is.
Yeah.
They plagiarize what was written that our ancestors wrote, and then another race of people say, okay, this is good. We can copy this. Let's
Who
do the same
plagiarized
thing.
it?
Who plagiarized it?
Are you talking about the Arabs?
Of course, that's what we're talking about.
Oh,
brother.
wait, I'm not talking about Arabs. I'm talking about our people.
Well, our people didn't
Oh,
write
you mean
the
like
Quran.
Ishmaelites? So when you
Yeah.
talk about Arabs, you talking about the
Yeah,
Ishmaelites?
the Ishmaelites.
Right, but
Because we didn't write
those
the
people
Quran.
over there right now is not Ishmaelites.
So,
So just like the Hasidic Jews, it's like the Jews of today, right? You see how they walking around?
So who are the Israelites? Tell me who the
Check it out,
Israelites
though. Hold on. So you see how the Jews walking around here calling themselves Jews, and they got all this power and stuff. And if you say something against them, you're anti-Semitic and stuff.
That's true.
They know they ain't the real Jews.
In the real,
They Canaanites. It's the Arabs
no,
over there.
we wouldn't say that they're Canaanites. The Bible doesn't say that the white man is a
Yo.
Canaanite. If the white man is a
Those are the
Canaanite,
same ones that married in. Remember when Japheth went off into the Hor Mountains? Those are the same people that Japheth was one of the sons of who? Seth? What's his name? Seth? One of the sons of Seth? Or whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? When Japheth went up in there, you know what I'm saying? Because who was the three sons? It was Ham. Oh yeah, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. My
Japheth.
bad. The sons. Yeah, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Jake come from the Greeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
gotcha.
all right, Japheth. So when he went off into the Hor Mountains and married Isis them and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Iris or whatever, Canaanites, you know the Hor Mountains originally now is the Caucasus Mountains. Back in the days it was called the Hor Mountains in the Bible. That's when the curse seed of Canaan, they was out there. And that's when they was walking on all fours, eating raw flesh and having sex with dogs and monkeys and stuff. But remember, Japheth went up in there to violate the law that Noah gave
Genesis
to him.
35.
You know what I'm saying? That's when the Greeks, that's when they had Javan,
who's
or
Esau?
Yawan,
Who's Esau?
the brother of Jacob.
Yes. What nationality is he on the earth?
According to your school of thought, he's supposed to be like a Caucasian, right?
Well, what about your school of thought, brother?
Oh, they got various schools of thought that's different.
So I'm asking you
So,
because if you say that
No, we just
the
dealing-
so-called, I understand.
Right.
I'm trying to see your total perspective.
Yeah.
If you say that Japheth, right,
Yeah.
and that's supposed to
That's
be
where the
Ishmael,
Greeks came from.
and you're saying that Ishmael is the Jewish man of today, who we consider so-called.
No,
You said that
I'm
the
not
Jewish
saying
man is
Ishmael. That's different people.
okay. So,
So
who,
Ishmael and Israel or Isaac, they look like us. I'm talking about the original people that come from Abraham's lineage. But you got those that married into our bloodline. So now they're claiming our stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right,
There's a difference.
So I'm gonna ask you straight up and plain.
Yeah.
Ask you straight up and plain. Who's Ishmael of today? Who's Ishmael today? Who's
Today.
Us.
We're Ishmael.
We're Ishmael and Isaac. Yeah.
All right, we can't be
Many
two.
of us. Yeah.
Give me
it
Job
can
8
be
and 8.
two.
We can't be two,
It
brother.
can be two.
Brother, we can't be two. That's two.
It-
That's
it
two
has to
totally
be
different
two.
races, brother.
No, it's not two.
Yes, it
different.
is.
According to your school of thought, it is.
All
Yeah.
right, so read that.
So
Job 8
hold
and 8.
on,
Real
hold on.
quick before you go.
So Hagar
Hold on,
came
brother.
from who? So Isaac.
We're gonna
came-
read it. We're gonna
Ishmael
read it.
came from Hagar.
we're gonna
right?
read it,
We're
but
gonna read
first we have to
And
give.
Abraham.
We're
We're gonna read it. We're gonna read it next.
Okay.
But first we have to give an understanding of how nations
Just
are
based
formed.
off of one book, though. I understand.
No. This is about to be based off science. Like, how can I determine my nationality?
It's based off of science.
Yes, sir.
Job chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself.
Prepare yourself. In order for you to prepare yourself, you got to go back to the former age. How will a man describe his
You gotta go.
nationality?
Right.
The former age, the former way of thought. Prepare thyself.
To the search of their fathers.
Why did it not say prepare yourself to the search of your mother?
Why didn't it not say
Yes, sir.
searching the mother?
Yes, sir.
I don't know why.
Give me Numbers 1 and 18.
Numbers chapter 1.
Give me Genesis 16.
And but that can't be scientific. You wouldn't put that. That's just.
Well, I'm gonna
we
prove it
gonna
right
put
now.
that in that school of
I'm
thought.
gonna
That wouldn't be scientific.
I'm gonna prove it with science.
Because
this
we
verse
don't have
right
to,
here.
because women have mitochondrial DNA, so we have to. But we going because they have 100 generations of DNA. We only have 40.
Come on, brother.
So what you mean? That's science. You said we. All right, let's talk about that. We're not gonna talk about science, bro. We're not gonna talk about science. Let's just talk about that.
All right,
Go
read
ahead.
that. Read that.
All right.
Numbers
based off
1 and
the quote.
18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
Pedigree would be your what?
I don't know what you're good
Like,
at.
what is a pedigree?
Oh, your
Your genealogy.
your genealogy or like your gene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your gene
yeah,
or your
yeah.
family
Yeah.
lineage.
Yeah.
They declared their pedigrees how?
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
Yes.
So you declare your genealogy by your father's seed line.
Right.
Why?
Right.
If I have an apple seed and I plant it in a pasture of greens, what's going to sprout up if you harvest?
What you planted? The
What-
greens.
You said what?
You said the pasture of greens.
If I got an apple seed
Yeah.
and I put it in a pasture of
Oh.
greens and it harvests,
It's gonna happen.
it's going to be an apple
Very
tree.
good.
No,
What about an apple green tree?
it will have to be an apple green tree.
Well, no, because whatever that seed is
Yeah.
is what it's going to be.
Right, no doubt.
Man carries the seed,
Exactly.
woman is the soil.
Right.
Right?
No
You
doubt.
can't have, it's not on both sides. You are who your father is. So if Ishmael created,
but
hold on, let me
That's
finish.
not science, though.
But it is science, brother.
That's
I
different
just gave,
science.
That's
I
not
just
totally
gave,
science, though.
well, brother, I
Biblical
literally just gave a science.
Biblical science.
You could do a
That's true.
science
No, that's true.
experiment
That's true.
with that
That's
example
true.
that I just
Hey,
gave.
that's true. What you're saying is true, but that's not the total truth.
Well, show me a
That's not
nation
the
of
total
people.
truth.
Show me a nation of people that was formed.
It's all true,
That
but
was
it's just more
formulated
to
by
it.
the man and the woman. Show me that and
That
do
was
it
what?
historically. Show me a nation of people that was formulated, right? That nation and named and created by a man and a woman, or by a woman.
By a woman alone?
By a woman alone.
No, mammals can't do that.
I said a man. Well, mammals can't do it either. Of course they can.
Yeah, mammals
Because
do.
God didn't
Yeah.
create it that way
Yeah, no doubt.
for mammals or man. Man is going to be formulated his nation by the seed line of men.
Right.
Right? So if Jacob is formulating a nation of people, he can't be Ishmael as well.
see the gene. I understand the gene, right?
Let me just 25, 21.
To the degree, I understand the gene, but there's something else that comes through the woman too, though.
Yeah, brother,
That's
like
beyond the gene.
phenotypes, like all.
That's beyond the gene.
Yeah, like you may have a certain type of spirit predicated upon your mother, but you are who your father is.
See, yeah. To
That's
some
the key.
degree. Yeah. Gene wise, yeah. I'm
Literally.
thinking deeper.
Literally, well,
Yeah,
deeper, brother.
yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
if you go inside of your situation, brother,
Yeah, because the man.
that
seed comes
sperm,
from the
that
male.
semen, it's already a child there, brother.
Yeah,
all
no
it
doubt.
needs is soil
No
to
doubt,
fertilize.
That's the soil.
That's
Yeah,
all
no
it needs.
doubt.
That's
Yeah, of
science.
course.
That's why I said
Yeah.
that verse, it echoes with science, because God is about science.
But you know, it's so deep though. With the just what you're saying is true. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. But it's on the deeper sense of reasoning. What's deep about that is with the mitochondrial, something else could come up. Even though the gene is still of the father, you know what I'm saying, and the mother too, because the mother has what's in the mother goes into the child as well. But we talking about like the genealogy, right? But through mitochondrial, something else can come up. So like say So it's proven in the science, right? So say like you and your lady, you know what I'm saying, or whoever, or somebody else and their lady, two Nubian people or two black people have sex, and the mother can give birth to a white child.
Yeah, that's that.
You know what I'm saying? And that comes to the mitochondria. See, but no, that's just a deeper sense of reasoning.
Well, it has
It's not
nothing to
enough
do
look
with
at.
determining your nationality.
That's right.
Like for an example, a woman only carries the female gene. The man carries a man and a female.
gene, yeah.
So the man is the most dominant, which determines that nationality.
Right, I'm just talking
So
about
check
deeper
this out.
sense of science.
Yeah, in the sense of science, in the sense
Just to
of
look at something
phenotypes
else.
and things of that nature. We understand that. But I'm talking about determining your nationality or your race is solely predicated upon the father, the seed line, the sperm. So listen to this.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
She wasn't able to bear children. Read.
And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
So now she's pregnant. You know?
And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her,
So the Lord prophesied to her about why these children struggling in her side of her womb. Read.
two nations.
Two
are
what?
Two nations.
So there's children in her womb, and these two different children don't have the same nationality. Two nations,
Are in thy
and
womb.
you're gonna find out that this is Jacob and Esau. And there's prophecies on what the Lord said about Esau. Give me Genesis chapter 35. Now Esau, we teach that that's the name of the so-called white man,
Yeah,
woman,
no
child.
doubt.
From
Yeah.
all their different tribes.
Yeah.
Right? You
I
got
studied
the French, you got the
stupid.
Dutch, you got Polish, so on and so forth. You got the Dukes of Edom. Right? Give me that in Genesis 35.
Oh, Genesis 35, what
Let's get straight to the point.
verse you want?
It's Esau.
Unless you want 36.
Yeah, 36 is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, 'cause that's all the nations.
Verse 6. Yeah, verse 6.
Okay. You want verse 6? Okay. The book of Genesis, chapter 30, 36. And you say verse 6? Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters and all the persons of his house and his cattle and all his beasts and all his substance
You know?
which he had got in the land of Canaan and went into the country.
So Esau married women from the nation of Canaan.
Yeah,
Canaanites.
yeah. Esau
You
did
know?
it too, yeah.
Now Esau came
When you
out
say
red.
Esau, well, he was a Caucasian. So red as in like leprosy.
Red as in no melanin.
Yeah,
Right? So like down south, what do they call them down south? Rednecks.
yeah.
Right. So when he came out, his father named him Issac, meaning wasted away his heat.
Yeah.
Because everybody was dark at that point in stage. Right? You know?
And he went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob,
Read.
for their riches were more than that they might dwell together. And the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them,
Read on.
because their cattle, were had off a lot. Thus dwelled Esau in Mount Seir.
And where?
In Mount Seir.
So the Lord, Esau didn't have a place to live. So his first home was Mount Seir. That's the mountains.
Yeah.
Red, right? Now that's their dwelling place, which is why you said they was on all fours, etc., etc. That's their dwelling place.
Yeah.
So easy a caveman could do it. Let's dwell Esau in where?
In Mount Seir.
Read on.
Esau is Edom.
Esau is Edom. Edom meaning red.
Edomites, yeah.
The Edomites, right? So 2 points here. Esau is a so-called white man. One, they were given Mount Seir. Give me Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3, right? And the second point is you determine your nationality by the seed line of men. So Jacob and Ishmael we can't be both of them. We gotta be from one of the two. We have to. So now, how do we figure out which one we're
So
from?
how'd that prove that Ishmael is a white person?
We never said Ishmael is white. That's
You
not.
said Ishmael is a different people, different race of people.
Yeah, that's not our position. We don't teach that Ishmael is a so-called white man.
That's right.
We
Oh,
teach
nah,
that
that's what I'm
Ishmael.
saying. How does that go back to what you saying? Ishmael. All right, go ahead.
All right, what I just called. All right, we can hold off on Esau.
I got
right?
Malachi.
All right, well, read that real quick, and then give me Genesis 16 about Ishmael.
Isaac.
I'm gonna show you about Ishmael after
Get to
this.
the
Right,
point.
read that.
Malachi, chapter 1, start at verse 1.
Start at verse
2.
3.
Okay, 3. All right. Book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau.
So God in the Bible says He hates Esau, meaning He hates a race of people. What race of people is so wicked that God said He will hate? I'm asking, historically, who's done the most evil on the earth? I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Well,
Who
the
is
Bible
it? What's
gonna
the
tell
answer?
you. The Bible's gonna tell you.
All right.
Verse 3. And I hated Esau
I hated Esau.
and laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
So Esau's from the mountains. We're gonna get that straight to the point. Ishmael isn't from the mountains. Read.
And the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said,
Edom said, the whole race of people said what?
we are impoverished.
When was Esau impoverished? When he didn't own or have any type of land.
So you're saying that he had stole
Eventually,
land, you know what I'm
eventually
saying?
he
'Cause
did.
He stole, Esau stole Jacob's birthright.
Yeah, Esau stole
Yeah.
Jacob's birthright.
Right.
Who stole America? Jacob.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't steal his birthright,
That's
right?
right.
He sold
Who
it.
was it?
Esau sold his birthright.
Esau sold his birthright. Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, I said, who stole America? We know who stole America, right? So, Esau said what? We are impoverished.
But we will turn and build the desolate places.
So, they said, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate places. Read on.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build,
They shall build the desolate places,
but I will throw down.
but God is going to destroy them eventually. Read.
And they shall be called the border of wickedness,
Read.
and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
So the Lord said He has indignation for this people forever, predicated upon what they were created to do on the earth, which is to be the adversary, the devil on the earth.
That's right.
Now give me Genesis 16 about Ishmael. Straight to the point.
It's Esau.
Start at 5.
Genesis 16 and 5. And Sarai said unto Abraham, my wrong be upon thee. I have given my maid into thy bosom. And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes. The Lord judged between me and thee. But Abraham said unto Sarai, behold, thy maid is in thy hand. Do to her as it pleaseth thee.
Read on.
And when Sarai dealt hardly with her, she fled from her face. And the angel of the Lord found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness, by the fountain in the way to Shur.
Jump to verse 9.
Verse 9. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, return to thy mistress, and submit thyself under her hands.
Read on.
And the angel of the Lord said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly.
So the Lord said He's going to multiply the seed that she's going to have exceedingly. It's going to get into Ishmael's
Said
seed
that,
line.
Elohim said that.
Yeah, the angel of the Lord. Yep. You can translate it to Elohim or the Alahayim. Read on.
That it shall not be numbered for multitude.
Read.
And the angel of the Lord said unto her, behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael.
Thou shalt call his name Ishmael. Read.
Because the Lord hath heard thy affliction,
The Lord hath heard thy affliction. Read.
and he will be a wild man.
So His spirit on the earth is like a wild man.
Yeah. But
Right.
still, that's the genealogy of Abraham.
Yeah, it's the
It
genealogy.
come from Abraham's seed.
Yeah, it come from Abraham's
Yeah.
seed line. But that's
So
why
it's no difference.
there's
So
nations
that
to
means
bless through
Ishmael and
Abraham.
Israel will be the same people.
Look at Dubai. Is Dubai blessed right now?
I don't know, is it?
Have you been there?
Uh-huh.
Seen it? Yeah, brother. It's way better than this, brother.
Oh yeah, I heard though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
See, but
that's
you
how.
going into-
That's how Ishmael is blessed.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me bring this one.
But now the Israelites, you're saying what? You're saying Israel what?
Israelites are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native
Enslaved.
Americans.
Right.
Right? We were given the oracles of God, didn't follow them. So the Lord allowed the Ishmaelites, the Edomites, the Moabites, all other nations of people to put us in slavery throughout the chronology of time.
See, but in the history, it's not documented that the Israelites. It's documented that they were Muslims. So so-called Muslims.
in the history what's not documented that who's not Israelites?
That the African slaves that they brought over here. You know what I'm saying? Were
Mansa Musa was a Muslim.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, but guess what? He's an Israelite.
That's right.
Just because he's practicing the religion doesn't mean that that's
if it's Ishmael or Ishmaelite, regardless, they come from Abraham's seed. The genealogy is the same thing.
Well, no, it's not because we just proved that Esau and Jacob, those are two nations of people. Ishmael is a nation of people.
We're talking about, but it's still the same genealogy.
No, give me Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Deuteronomy 32
Alright,
and
bro, I'm
7.
finna go.
Hold on, let me show you something real quick.
I already know, bro.
Real quick.
Hey, but
brother, you would be an Israelite from the tribe of Levi, brother.
Hey,
you don't have the same nation
you know what's crazy?
as Ishmael, brother.
You know what's crazy though? Judah is the warriors, right?
Well,
it's supposed to be the warrior. Levi's with the priests.
Right?
Right?
Something
like
like
we,
that.
you know what I'm saying, the law.
Yeah.
Right? But we the only ones who beat the devil. So we supposed to be the Judahites. If
No.
anything, according to Black Americans never even beat the Ku Klux Klan.
Well, this is what you failing to realize.
That's right. What?
Judah, Benjamin, and Levi are all Jews. You'll be a Jew as well.
Okay.
But you just from the tribe of Levi, brother.
But still, how? How is that? If we're looking at, regardless of what the books say, let's look at what the action is, right? Right? So based off of the action, if Judah is supposed to be the mighty warriors, Haitians are the only ones who ever beat the Caucasians.
All right, hold on. Just time out.
You know what I'm saying? So when
that's,
Judah,
that's not true.
when Judah,
That's not
I'm
true.
talking about in the West.
All right.
Who beat the Caucasians then?
Who does everybody?
I'm
Give me
talking about
Genesis
slavery.
49.
Nah, bro. Let's talk about
Nat
history.
Turner?
We're talking about it. Yeah.
Let's talk about. We're not
He just
talking about
named one.
in the ancient
He
time.
just named one.
Who?
He said Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. He went to war with the Caucasians.
Of course he did.
When?
He whipped that behind.
In America.
Killed
What you mean when?
When?
Stop it,
Now
brother.
tell me about that. Now
Brother,
for real, I don't
stop.
know. Tell me about that history.
Yeah, brother. Nat
Tell me about that
Turner
history.
destroyed a lot of
He
Edomites.
whooped
Right, killed him.
Of course he
When?
whooped.
What year?
I can't remember what year off the top
Nat
of my
Turner,
head.
wasn't he with the Black Panthers?
Nah, he
Days
made
way
Black
back,
Panther
man.
Wait,
Black Panthers.
let me
It's
look
like
him up.
Harriet Tubman time.
it's
and
like
all that.
it's like
Before Harriet Tubman.
It's like 18.
It was before Harry Tubman.
The 1800s. I don't think it was
Look him
17.
up. Nat Turner,
I think it was 18.
Yeah.
You can go to Virginia. They took his skull. They burned him alive. They ate him
Yeah.
afterwards.
Skin, took his skin.
There was a lot of Judites that
But there wasn't no
overthrew
but there
Edomites
wasn't no
over here.
reward for it.
That's not
don't
the
matter.
issue. Don't have to
That
do
is the issue.
And
No.
Levi didn't complete the task. Y'all ended up losing it again.
When?
Yeah, you don't own Haiti right now,
I know.
right? So you didn't.
To some
you
degree.
didn't.
But the only reason why is because they kept the Haitians in debt for the victory.
No, brother, that's not the reason why. The reason
Yes,
why is because
why?
the reason why is because y'all wasn't keeping the commandments as the Levitical priest
right.
said.
Oh, on a religious level.
No, on a spiritual level,
Yeah, same thing.
same thing,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
But listen to this though,
Yeah.
Genesis 49.
Genesis 49 in verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Judah is the top tribe.
That's right.
That's why everybody want to be like Michael Jordan.
That's supposed to be that's supposed to be the Haitians.
No, everybody.
though,
No,
if
but it's
anything.
not supposed to be like
Because
the
yo,
Haitians.
we done came over here. What? Man, we done came over
Brother,
here.
you tribe
and
beefing,
tribe
brother.
beef. Nah,
Oh, brother, you can't tribe beef, brother.
What you mean?
You can't tribe. You can't say, well, Levi.
Nah.
We
ain't tribe
overthrew the
beefing.
French.
I'm just saying.
We
based
gotta be
off
number
of-
one.
Based off of
No,
the
brother.
history. We just saying based off of the history. We done came over here and freed a lot of Nubian slaves. You know what I'm saying? We done established states here like Chicago and stuff.
Did y'all have a Black Wall Street?
I'm not sure.
No,
I
y'all
can't say
didn't.
that.
Y'all didn't.
I can't. But I'm just saying we one of the reasons why you can have that here.
No, it's no,
No,
Man,
no,
bro,
no,
I'm telling you,
no,
bro.
no,
We
no.
came over here
No,
and whooped.
no.
We helped y'all, bro.
All right,
But you
real
can't
quick,
tell
listen,
me.
listen to
you
this
can't
real
tell me
quick.
that in the history.
Listen to this.
All right.
Judah, thou what?
Art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Yeah, so honestly, the Levitical priesthood, the Haitians, you get your spirit from the tribe of Judah. You do, brother.
How? What you mean? Explain
Because
that.
the mightiest warrior of all time is from the tribe of Judah.
Who's the mightiest warrior?
Howard Shah Mashiach, the one that's about to come back and destroy all of the
Yahshua, yeah.
Edomites. Read on.
Salakia. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies, like during the Black Panther movement, during all these revolutionary wars that took place. Our hand was in the neck of our enemies. Read.
Thy father's children shall bow down to thee before thee.
Yeah, like all the other tribes are going to look up to the tribe of Judah. But guess what's going to happen, though? Read.
Judah is a lion's whelp.
Judah's a lion's whelp.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
Think about a mighty lion roaring in the wilderness. Read.
He stooped down, he couched as a lion,
Read.
and as an old
And
lion.
now Judah is an old lion. What is an old lion going to do in the wilderness? He's not going to be roaring like how he once was.
Yeah.
Read.
Who shall rouse him up?
Who's going to rouse up the top tribe now? Judah is brought down to a lower state. So yeah, the Haitians, you did some stuff.
Yeah, y'all
but
did
Judah
it.
was brought down low though.
Yeah.
Because if you are the top tribe, what is your enemy going to do to the top tribe? He's going to cut you off at the top
Yeah,
tribe.
no doubt.
So
That's what they did. Yeah.
when the French, y'all caught them lacking. They was over
I mean,
there.
catch them lacking.
But what I'm saying is,
straight. It was straight like.
But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
straight
most of
ahead,
the
yeah.
Edomites was focused on the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
All of the Edomites was literally focused on the tribe of Judah. Because if you take down Judah, eventually the other tribes are gonna fall. Right? So that's what happened, and it's still happening to this day.
Yeah.
Right? There's a scientist. I don't know his specific classification, but he said Margaret Sanger created Planned Parenthood to destroy the Israelites from the tribe of Judah,
Yeah.
the so-called black man, woman, and child in the known Americas.
Of course. Yeah.
So you have to take down that top tribe first to destroy the rest
Yeah.
of the
It's
tribe.
understood.
But what you have to understand, though, brother, is we're not Ishmaelites.
That's right.
Although Ishmaelites come from Abraham, they weren't chosen. Give me Galatians.
Bro, I'm not.
Well, last
I'm about
one,
to
brother.
go
Last
now, bro.
one. Last one. You gotta hear this one
Shalom.
before you leave.
Shalom. Now go and break
Hold
it
on, you
down.
gotta hear this
I'm
one before you leave.
gonna
I'm
get my
gonna
piece,
dap you up after you listen. You know what I'm looking for?
I know we gonna go all night.
Oh, no, we're not. I'm serious. We're not going all night.
Hold on.
Why, woman?
Yeah.
I'm about to build it.
Start
I gotta
verse,
go though.
22. I'm getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 22.
Last one. Let's go.
For it is written that Abraham had two sons,
You know who those two sons are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
the one by a bondmaid,
Which one was born by a bondmaid?
Ishmael.
Okay.
the other by a free woman.
Who was born by the free woman?
Isaac.
Okay.
Very good.
But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh.
The one that was born of the bondwoman doesn't matter. He was born after the flesh. Read.
But he of the free woman was by promise.
The one of the free woman was by promise, because the promise was given to Isaac. Read on.
Which things are an allegory, for these are the two covenants.
Yeah, that's the covenant, brother.
Two covenants. All right.
Yeah, the covenant was
It's two covenants.
Yeah,
Of the
Ishmael got a
flesh,
covenant
another covenant.
of the,
Shalom.
of the
Shalom,
promise.
y'all.
Yes,
Shalom.
sir.
Peace, peace.
So
I
guess
love
what,
that.
brother?
Yeah.
No more Ishmaelites.
Shalom, brother.
No more Ishmaelitism.
Yeah, I feel you.
Get back to your tribe, brother.
Nah, I'm already on that.
I know you are,
I'm just building.
but just get
I
back
just
on
study.
the 10 toes down.
I'm on that. I'm on everything.
Okay, all
Yeah,
praise.
I'm on everything. I just want to be able to elaborate and build.
All
I just
praise.
came to build. You know
All
what I'm saying?
praise. Well, we out here every Saturday, brother.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
And